changed now, and it's a brand new team for them, a brand new opportunity. It's a little different.
Yeah, it's true, and we're into the pistol round here, and we have very aggressive here towards the underground here. The Endpoint lineup, and it's going to be a 2-for-1 trade. Great trades here for Illuminar. They're starting off from the T side, and we have Endpoint on the CT side. Endpoint winning the first map here, looking to get this a 2-0. Illuminar looking to take us to a third map. That's very, very likely at this point, but Thomas trying to go for the shots here. He's not going to actually get anything. This looks like Illuminar is going to win the pistol here in the first half, just like on the Vertigo. It's a 4 versus 2. They're actually not going to commit to the B side here. They're going back towards the T-spawn due to having a guy inside the A palace. He's going to get all the information here, and they're going to be rushing up from the slope. So Illuminar, a very good pistol team, it seems like. And did they win the second half pistol as well on Vertigo? Yeah, I don't think they did, right? Endpoint won that one. Yeah, Endpoint won that, so. And here we go, the bomb. Well, we'll be game plan here. 3 versus 1, Mighty Max. Last man standing here, he's gonna go through the smoke and he goes down. So pistol again for Illuminar here. And we do have a little bit of a pause here coming through. Before we can get on the way with the second round here, but we should probably see a force buy here from Endpoint.
Looks like we are going to be solving a quick technical issue. As you can see, things on the screen look a little bit different than they usually do. It's been a while actually since I've seen the default Counter-Strike HUD.
Yeah. Normally, you know, it's pretty nice though, I guess. It's a little bit clean. It's not too much going on, you know. You can see a lot of the game. Otherwise, yeah. But yeah, Endpoint, they did lose the pistol on Vertigo on the CT side, then they won the second round after that, and they won 3, made it up to 3-1. So let's see if something similar is gonna happen here. But Vertigo a little bit more, I think I will say a little bit more aim-based, I will say. Maybe, but yeah, so not really sure it's gonna be better for. But we're just getting things sorted out here before we get into things again. But yeah, Endpoint on Mirage, they've been playing this quite a few times, so they know what's up, they know what's expected from them. I think they have a lot of fans behind them cheering on. You know, after that loss yesterday versus Alternate, they try to get back on it.
Oh, for sure, but I mean, you got to think they've also got a lot of experience on this map in general. Just looking at their past history of Mirage, the bulk of that obviously comes from playing in Advanced. And through there, they played 3 really key lineups. Obviously, they played against Alternate, in which Mirage came up. That was 16-7. Unfortunately, a loss for them. They then beat out Vexed, which is another British team. And they also beat out Unique, which is the Russian team, slightly lower Russian team. They've had some good results here, but they've also had some pretty poor results, losing, for example, to Tricked in the Sector MostBet series. So it's a fairly up and down map, I'd say, from Endpoint's point of view. Really, that's the only data we unfortunately have for them as well. Not a huge amount of action on HLTV for them, unfortunately.
No, not at all. Then we're gonna get right into things here again, and it will be a force buy again for Endpoint. Let's see if they can make it happen again here. Win that second round. Illuminar, that would be really kicking themselves if they lose this again, a second round. Especially on a map like the second map where they already lost the first map, so they can't afford to do any more mistakes here. They need to take us to a third if they want to stay alive here in this match. But question is, what can Mighty Max do with the scout? I think he should try to just go for a couple tags and then the pistol finish him. Not really sure if he should go for the headshots. Because if he missed the headshot, well, he could just go for a body shot and tag them. So I'm not sure if you want to take that risk. But it does look like they're going to make a B split here. We have 2 players coming through short. And oh, look at that. Crucial with the first shot. And the first kill here. And Thomas, oh, he wanted to grab the weapon. Surreal is going to get mollied. He smokes it off. This could be very dangerous. They're going to go through the smoke here on the Illuminar side from the apartments. 3 players is coming through here. and they're just waiting for now. This could be, oh man, I have a bad feeling for Illuminar right now. When's
This
those
is just a
monsters
matter
gonna
of
fade
time.
out? Yeah, it's all about timing here. And it's gonna be a 2-for-1 trade here for Illuminar. And they do manage to solve it in the end. Reach in the top mid here, should be getting a free pick. In short, and it will. But it looks like if those smokes, like, it was all about the timing there. It could have gone Endpoint's way instead. Definitely, but Illuminar, they keep on to the round, they win the second. And Mighty Max is trying to go for the save there with the scouts. Take it into the next eco round. But Illuminar, they're doing what they should here. Winning that force buy. Even though it was a little bit closer than expected. Or should have been, rather.
Solid start here for the T side. A round that nearly got a little sketchy, but they were able to hold on. Very quick kills coming out towards B, and ultimately playing the numbers game there, just getting the trade frags is what they need to do. So good to see them getting that done. Now their third should be nice and easy as well. What matters will be the outcome of round 4. That'll be the first real opportunity to see that full buy come back into play here for both sides.
It definitely will, and we do see Reach probably go for the YP here towards Connector, and there's only Mighty Max with the scouts, so this really isn't too much to fancy for Endpoint. But it always seems like the T side is where they're always like, in these matches, it always seems like the T side is the better side here, so the teams, you know, decide to start off on the CT side. Or T side is always better, but people still decide CT because it's just how it's supposed to be, you know, starting off on the CT side on a CT side map. But it always feels like the T side is winning most of the rounds. But Mouse looking for a frag over towards B here. But yeah, Robin down to 5 HP. Should be going down any second here. Mighty Max with a scout. Get insta headshotted. That's what the SG is good for. Get that one tap potential. And the remaining 4 should just follow suit here. And make this a quick and easy round for the Poles. And we really don't see anything could be done here from Endpoint. Not a single kill I think in fact will happen. And Thomas trying to go for that one. We're gonna get it. Oh, he actually gets Innocent. So that's gonna be a weapon picked up, but he's gonna die right after it. So let's see if Surreal can pick it up and run away. Only with a deagle here, so that's the AK. He's gonna snatch it. No, he's actually gonna stay here. He turned away from the flash and actually makes it through that hole. And 3-0, but now here's the 4th round, Flakes. This is where the game begins.
This is what we are waiting for. Obviously, the buy comes immediately in. And a pause as well. Interesting timing, but I suppose a good chance to figure out what you're going to do if you are Endpoint right now going into this. Obviously, Yorp immediately purchased some 4 rifles, full utility. Endpoint have everything they need. The cornerstones of a good CT side. Now they just have to deliver. Obviously, for Illuminar, starting to build up their money. I mean, practically every player has 4 grand in the bank. Innocent, the only player missing out.
He is missing out on the party, and we should be having downfalls very, very soon here. But Endpoint, if they can get this, they can still, you know, they can keep themselves in the game. But if they don't win this round, this is where the awkward game is going to begin a little bit. Endpoint is not going to have any money in the next, and it's going to be 5-0 before the next buy for Endpoint. So that's why this round and the next round is really important to win for Endpoint as a team after losing the pistol and the force. Otherwise, it's starting to get a little bit shaky here on the second map for the UK team. But they do have that open crucial, so wondering where he's going to play. Probably towards the window. Could also put that towards ticket and watch towards connector and slope with it. So a lot of things you can do on Mirage CT side, we don't know. But yeah, Illuminar, they have the players, they have the skill level. So question is, do they have the tactics here to pull off the T side, a good T side? You know, we saw what happened in the earlier match, like Sprout on the T side. I don't think we're gonna see something similar here. But
you never know. I mean, this is kind of one of those games where that can happen, to be honest.
Yeah. because we don't really know where Illuminar is. Like we have no stats on going on, so we don't know how they're gonna play. We just have to go on Endpoint and how good, because we actually only have stats on them. But finally we're getting into things again. But yeah, as you can see, as you said, 4K across the board here for Illuminar. Having it. So even if they do not round, they're still gonna have one more buy. Endpoint they want. So they're gonna have to win this round, 100%. Otherwise, we're gonna see a 5-0. So crucial, he's gonna go towards window with that all. Pretty default for him. And he's actually gonna jump towards short here, take a very offensive position. They're running out middle there. They would have been dead with mouse. Trying to go a little bit early on and towards the B apps here. Will be stopped. But Endpoint, they know how much this round means to them.
A lot of utility just being used here to push this Illuminar side back, stop any of this default build up towards B. Rather now, we're looking at a bit of underpass presence that likely will be Robin's first point of contact here. Curious if Max decides to get aggressive, because could be interesting for him, given that Veggie and Co are all building up in ramp. If he's not traded, he hasn't got support from his team, it gets real dicey for him.
Yeah, we're gonna see the execute on towards the A side now coming up. They're gonna wrap from
well.
window 2. Yes, so trying to make this happen here. The inside window 1. And while he's gonna be dispatched off, Robin takes care of him, and this is just a slaughtering. Endpoint shutting down the supermarket. There's no way in for them, for Illuminar. And they're gonna make a flawless first round here for Endpoint on the first gun round. And that's exactly what you want to see from them, and what they need to get done here on the CT side early on, to not be, behind with a lot of rounds. So that's good. If they can do that one more time, we're gonna be seeing 3-3 here, because they're gonna have to eco after this one, Illuminar. So let's see if Endpoint can repeat that performance, because that was a really strong hold, even though 2 people wrapped from jungle. Crucial is gonna go for the short jump again, but there's nobody peeking it. They're just poking top mid and stuff, and then just not going out there. They're going underground instead. So Snacks on the op, watching towards the jungle here. Very much must win round here for Endpoint still, due to the money. They haven't really built anything, even though they survived 5. They still have around the 2K mark, and well, Innocent, he goes down, and Reed's gonna go down top mid too. Endpoint off to a strong start here on the CT side.
They're really hoping Snacks will be able to open something up, but Robin says no, just a shot to the back of the head to solve that problem. Veggie next in line. Endpoint here to play some Counter-Strike today, as they are getting it done. One brutal buy round locked in, a second likely coming right up, as with 55 seconds to go, it's 1 player left. 0 dead for Endpoint. 2 perfectly clean gun rounds back to back.
Yeah, you cannot ask for a better start here on this gun rounds for Endpoint. They get themselves 2 buy rounds in a row, putting themselves on 3-2. And now, well, Illuminar, they're actually going for the force here. Ooh, I thought they actually were gonna eco and then go for buy the next, but you see the full pistol, the full cavar, the full utility here, Flakes. I'm not sure I'm liking this buy here from Illuminar. But they may just try to do something fast towards A, and they're in towards apps and towards the slope. And they have a lot of utility, so this seems to be an A execute coming up. A very fast one as well, and it's gonna have to be a retake from that point. Let's see if this is gonna work out here. Otherwise, it's gonna be a disaster for Illuminar. But here we go. Flash is coming through on towards A site. Robin with the first one. Robin not gonna nail the second one. Probably should have gone in the second one there, Veggie. I'm gonna have to be honest. Well, the nade not gonna do any damage here. Smoke just starting to fade out here, but the bomb has been planted here, and Innocent has picked up an SG, and they're all back in the slope. Literally every single player is back in slope. How are they gonna pull this one out, Illuminar? There we go.
Every player in slope just isn't ideal. It's you need a little bit more to it than that, unfortunately. You've got Reitz going for this really long rotate as well, but you've got to remember where the bomb's planted. There's nothing he can do. He's basically accepting defeat, maybe the chance at a rifle, but there's nothing top mid, so best he'll get for his troubles will be the pistol and the Kevlar.
Yeah, this they got a plan. There was a Robin got one before he got traded, and all four were slow here. It was just easy to shut them down with the AWP from Crucial as well here. So back to 3-2, we're tied up here in this game on map 2. But the next round, they're gonna have about 3,600 to work with here in Illuminar. So they're gonna go for another pistol Kevlar buy with a utility. They're gonna buy down to 2k to get a full buy the next. Normally don't see quite this kind of buys here coming in after you lose 1 or 2 gun rounds on the T side. So they're gonna do the same round here, Flakes. Again, we're gonna see another 8. They're gonna try to get the bomb planted so we can get more money. They need money. Mighty Max. How crucial. That could go real bad. Now they're pushing up throw, but they have more aggressive positions now, Endpoint. They're not gonna go for the retake. And the SG from Mighty Max to get himself 2. Doesn't manage to shut down anybody else. But here's Crucial. He finds 2 as well alongside Robin. And we're tied up here. 3-3. Illuminar. You know, haven't really been working out these past 3 rounds for them. Or 4 rounds actually. So what can Illuminar really do here? Their gun rounds. 4 in a row for Endpoints. Not 3 as I said, my bad. And the gun rounds has been flawless. Look at this. We got the first kill coming out. Crucial gets another one. There's a 4v3 here for Endpoint.
Getting the bomb like that short is huge. Has to be said. Surreal just swinging short. Great way to bag the first kill.
Really
where do you go with your reads? Do you head B here, or do you try and get a window? It's very tough to kind of figure out, because obviously they know exactly where that bomb is.
Yeah, you're in a stuck between a rock and a hard place at this point here if you're Reeds. You really can't do anything at this point. You can't go forward, you can't go back. You're pretty much stuck in the middle here. He has the bomb with 50 HP inside the ladder room. Like, he's gonna have to go for this fight here. Because the CTs, they're not gonna be peeking. That 4v3, there's 50 seconds left. There's here. Crucial can just hold here. Here we go. Reeds is gonna rush out. That means he's dead. Trades comes in here, but oh, good kill from Crucial. Worried he wasn't gonna check that. But it's not the Innocent. A 1 versus 3, and this seems like another easy round here for Endpoint. This time they only lost 2 players so far. Endpoint, they're about to go up on 5 rounds here. Innocent is gonna run short, and that's gonna be the jumping shot. Crucial gets in midair. And Illuminar, what is their money gonna be looking like at this point? After losing this gun round. I think they're gonna have around 3,600 again, right? Oh yeah, they're gonna have 44, so around the 4k on one guy, right? No, yeah, 2,200 here. So I don't know. They lost 5 in a row here. It's
just enough for pistols and armor, basically. It's gonna put them in a really tight spot. Crucial feeling the confidence now as he gets aggressive, going for the connector drop here. Needs to be cautious of underpass though, as that'll be an angle that Snacks would like to work with here. See if he can maybe bag himself a free AWP in exchange for a deagle.
Yeah, that's what could be pretty bad as well. If you're too aggressive, if you're feeling it, and then you go like very aggressive against the pistols, you could actually lose the round because you're over aggressive trying to go for these kills that you think is gonna be a free round, and then you give away a round against pistols. Look at this, he's all the way in the top mid here, very aggressive. There's no reason for him to be here. Like, this is what I mean. Like, why is Surreal going that aggressive against the pistols? Just play what you have done. You won 5 in a row doing so. There's no reason to change anything up, but now they're gonna go towards B together. And look, there's only 1 player there. If they actually go towards B, but oh, they're not, so they're lucky here at points. They're actually very lucky, because if they went B there, it would have been a 5 versus 1. But now instead they're going through underground. 3 players, the 4th coming through here, and there's 2 players here. So Endpoint, they're gonna thank their lucky stars not going B. And okay, now they're just feeding him kills. 2 for Robin. Oh, oh, I thought it was gonna peek. But yeah, a 3v3 here. Endpoint should be able to figure out this round. Oh my goodness.
The only time this gets a little hairy is if that eagle in Palace causes problems. And with actually Mouse finding Thomas there, That's actually just as bad. Time on his side. Ooh, crucial. Now is not the time to be missing the shots.
And that's why you don't go aggressive top mid like that by yourself. That's why you don't go for frags on an eco round. Robin, you should probably fall back after the second one there, but yeah, this is why Endpoint, like, this is just unexperienced really coming in. Like, this is just the greed, the frag greed coming in from Endpoint. That was a free round for them. They should have been 6-3 now. But just because the guy going surreal pushes top mid, he dies. And then they're pushing up connected there, and he's missing a lot of shots with that off as well. And there's a full buy round now coming out, and that's the interkill on Crucial. This could turn everything around here for Illuminar. And oh my goodness, what's happening here for Snacks? What was that? Blazing hot there from Snacks, getting 3 frags in the top mid. Thomas picks up one guy in the window, but it's a 3v2 here for Illuminar, and it could be tying the game up.
What a time to step up for Snacks. Illuminar need the rounds after all. On a map like Mirage, do you think there really is much preference on a specific scoreline as T, or I usually lean towards at least getting yourself 6 rounds?
Yeah. But they're playing 1 on each side now, Endpoint, so if they want to have a chance to win this point at Endpoint, they have to get 2 frags from late. They have to be put it down to 1 here for a chance for Endpoint to win this one. Just a 1 kill or less, not gonna cut it. Gonna have to be frags here for Mighty Max. He gets the first one, that's good. Well, he could wait for the rotation now. The rotation should be coming, but it's not. Now it comes in. 30 seconds. Oh my goodness, he's gonna see him. Mighty Max with the second. 25 seconds. Veggie is gonna have to go for the plant at 2v1. He's done everything here, Mighty Max. 18 seconds. He's gonna have to push the guy CT now. Now he knows he's there. He's gonna go for frag. He gets it, but the trace for Thomas is there. And Flakes. What just happened there? Illuminar is screwing it up.
I mean, Snacks has literally done everything for his team there.
Look at this one here. Oh my god, that's a crazy shot.
But Max proving that he's still got some might left in him. A couple of real good kills. Now's there as well is huge. Leaves Veggie to force the CT duel, and because Max falls back, like you say, it forces that open angle. Allows his teammate to swing from jungle. And gets the easy pick.
Well, after that equals from Endpoint, well, they're gonna win it right back here. Ooh, it's lucky. Now they're gonna force the issue on the B side here. Volley out though, and on top of that a nade. How the hell is the T's gonna be alive here? And they're gonna burn, and he's gonna burn alive. At least the first one. Oh,
Thomas. That is Counter-Strike in a nutshell right there. Just use, because they've used so many nades at this point, the mollies as well, driven them so low, he just lets rip through the smoke, and of course he secures the kill. Robin with this unparalleled confidence, just straight up through underpass. This is a huge round for Endpoint too, because not only is this their 7th, but likely their 8th as well, as Illuminar will have to eco after this.
This certainly has to, and Veggie is just trying to get some economy damage on Endpoint here. He gets down Robin. But yeah, Endpoint should be taking a little bit slow here. They shouldn't really be dying because they push Thomas with the money here, so they still should try to get the gun away from him because they don't have money here in Illuminar. Well, he's gonna walk right into the off there, so 7-4 should be an 8-4 here. So Endpoint, they should, but look at this here. Snacks is getting barbecued here. And here, doesn't even use the scope and just sprays him through. The flank here from Robin. Confidence for sure. At this point, entered, they should have been able to grind 10 rounds. That's really what they should happen here. I think we're just gonna see a pistol Kevlar, but a light investment here for Illuminar. That's about it here. We're gonna see, yeah, we see the Kevlars being bought up here, the pistols, and we have a pulse here at 7-4. So, really, at this point, Endpoint, they're playing a good CT side.
Seems to be going their way so far. When you look at the scoreboard and the timeline there at the center of your screen, you get a sense of really just how devastating Endpoint have been. Take away the pistol round success for Illuminar, and you're looking at a much bleaker scoreline than it already is.
Yeah, imagine if they don't win the pistol as well, Illuminar, and getting that 4. It would have been 8-3 now as well. Like, it would have been much worse. Illuminar, they should be happy to having 4 already. Trying to grind for 1 or 2 more. That's what they need to do. 5 or 6 is they're gonna be alright with. Endpoint not gonna be happy with more less than 10 rounds, to be honest. And this map has been going. And keep in mind, this is Illuminar's map pick as well, so they're expected to show some kind of skill here. But oh, I'm worried about this kind of B play now because there's only one player on B. We may see a fast play here from Reese and company. Surreal, he's holding it from short though. Oh, he's gonna have the S3 there. Molly should be getting down very, very soon here. There's the Molly, now we're gonna see a B push coming through. That Molly could be huge here. It's a pistol kill more by, so they're not expected to do much here in this round, but they're trying to get the plan down. Thomas, well, he's not gonna get more than 1 here. This outsmoked him, but Robin is on the sides. The whipped here, he actually gets 1 against the second. It should be getting the 3rd here, actually not. He goes down, Innocent. And a 1v3 here. It's been tagged. Just need 1 bullet left now. And there we go, the USP to the CC just running out. So, there we go, 8-4 Endpoint. Thomas does a good day with the Molotov, just delaying things so much here for a bit. Three to go, Flakes. 3 to go. Illuminar, do you believe they could get 5 or 6 rounds here?
I'd like to think so, but it's going to come down to whether they're actually able to really step up now, bring something different to the table, because what they've been doing so far has been redundant, really. And you see Endpoint trying something different here now, getting aggressive, baiting this rotation away. Thomas not overstating his welcome too. I like that. Robin has to defend mid for him, though, try and get him out, deny the trade. Reed's flashed off perfectly, and look at this. Endpoint have completely retreated from mid after getting the first pick. I think that really squashes the concerns that they were being overzealous here, too cocky. That play is perfect and is what they need to be doing right now. 5v4, maintain the lead, starting to control Illuminar towards this A site potentially through connector, but limited opportunity here for Illuminar to actually find a win in this round. It will come down to what could Snacks do from Palace, and potentially I think Illuminar going for that window boost again. They've been quite fond trying to sneak a player up there, but looks like nope, they are going to force the hand towards connector. Back turn, Crucial gets opportunity, misses a shot. That's going to be a big deal. Max does find 1. Is it too little too late? Look at the nade go. Oof. Very close, but that window boost again, we've seen it so many times. Now's right on the cusp. They've clearly, Robin hearing him. I wonder if he just gets baited here. Ooh. That is a very important kill, and Mouse dropped off.
That's so lucky. He had a free kill there. He had a free kill there on Robin. But, well, it happens. But now he's going to go up B. Surreal should be getting the shot here. Ooh, he just makes the cross to the side here. Oh, the timing is absolutely beautiful here. He's going to peek from the house, and ooh, he actually gets the kill. But look at the HP here, they're so low, but they're still making it happen, and they're winning the round in the middle. 10 HP and 16 HP. Mouse and Snacks that wins it. What? How they're pulling that one out? It's a 3v2 for Endpoint. The problem was they had nobody on the B side, and Surreal not getting that kill there. Turn everything around. We were wondering if Illuminar are actually going to get 5 rounds, but they just did, and there's 2 more to still be played here. So they can actually get more than this. Still going to be a buy on Endpoint here, but seems like the B side is where they want to head towards again. Seems like that's where they'll be winning most of their kills on, and well, Thomas is going to get dropped here early. And this is going to be a fast auto towards B. And well, he's going to get pushed forward here. Veggie actually gets the second kill too. Oh no, this is happening. This is going to be a 6 round for Illuminar. Unless the retake can come in and get 2 frags in return here, Endpoint.
Still 3 more to find though. That's going to be the tough piece of this. Full HP players now as well, so The nade molly combo handy, but not going to change a huge amount here. Looking for Mouse, not to be found yet. They have to try and get out through garbage. Robin goes flying on through, somehow still standing. Max finds Mouse. Max missing a few shots. His position, no, they have to get on the bomb sooner rather than later. 2 players now on the defuse. Snax goes stabbing away, gets himself one, looking for the second. He's actually got it, a double kill with the knife.
That's ridiculous. How? Like, he just knives both players in the smoke there. That's ridiculous to win a run like that. Great retake here for Endpoint. But they couldn't kill Snax. Here! Crucial. Here he has that shot. He misses that shot right there. That would have been a winning shot there in that round. But look here. He misses the off shot, he nails, he just knifes them. 3 seconds, he gets off the bomb because he knows he's getting knifed. He probably should just took it and just, you know, hoped that he could have got the defuse with 3 seconds left. Because he would have lost it either way if he went off the bomb. So 8-6, final round here. Look at the buy here from Endpoint. This is going to be an 8-7, Flakes. What? This has been a turnaround for Illuminar. Unless Max can do something with the deagle. He gets the 1 dig. He doesn't get the follow-up. And it's all into crucial here. It's going to be a 7th round for Illuminar. It's only going to be a 1 here on this 4 Endpoint. And it's all back of that B. That 3v2 they lost their Endpoint. On the B side.
What a way to drop the half. I think Endpoint in a really commanding position. You see how quickly just 1 round changes the storyline here. Illuminar now from 3 to 7. 1 final stint at the end puts them back into contention for this game. But it is important to add that 3 of those rounds are from the pistol again, which just goes to show the value of the pistol here for Illuminar. Without that, we are looking at a much stronger half for Endpoint, arguably. And 11-4 starts to look more likely.
Yeah, definitely, and Endpoint, they need to grab a pistol here. Illuminar is winning most of the pistol rounds here, so Endpoint can just grab a pistol. They're going to be taking the head start again here. They're going to have more than 1 round here they had in this first half. Can't get the head start, so Endpoint, let's see if they can do that. 8-7 here, map 2, after winning the map 1 there, Endpoint. This is our final series of the evening here. And it's shaping up to be a very good second map here. We may even see a 3rd map, because Reeds, he finds Robin. Gets traded out though. Back to a 4v4 here, but long range against the USP is not what you want to do. You want to get closer with the Glocks. And that 50-50. But here we go, they're gonna push forward. This is where the Glocks are good on. Oh, never mind, I take that back. Cruz is making a lot of whips there. But they do get the trades here. The question is, can they follow up on that? 3 versus 3. Make that 3v2, make that 3v1. And it's all down to Mouse, and it's crumbling for Illuminar. And that's a 4 kill for Thomas, actually. That's an impressive pistol run for him.
He's on it right, isn't he? I just love how aggressive Endpoint get, though. Like, screw planting the bomb, they just immediately charge in jungle and just completely force the hand of Illuminar.
Yeah, those are the kind of badges you want to take with the Glocks. When the USP get those long range, if they want to plan and you stay back, they could have got the 1-taps with the USPs, and the Glocks are completely useless on that long range. So they get the 9th round. The question now for Endpoint is, can they win the force buy? If they don't drop the ball here on this round, they should be looking good for 11-7. So
you'd like to think so,
Endpoint is one of the most important, I would say, here for Endpoint in this match. At a 9-7, you're up against a force buy. You can't lose this round. So this is a must win for them. And they're using a lot of utility here, Illuminar, so they're not going to have a lot of things left once the execute comes in for Endpoint. They only have a couple smokes and 2 HEs. So they could still smoke off the choke points, but they're going to have to rely on the aim once those smokes are gone. And with a minute to go, there's 4 players inside the connector here. Oh, this is, oof, innocent. This is what you gotta have to watch out for. This deagle, so good. And Venture with a second. This cannot happen, Flakes. This is a nightmare for Endpoint. They're losing plays left, right, and center, but the wall banks coming in here for Robin. He's gonna get 1 dig here. It's a 2 versus 2 here. Oh, they can actually win this run, Illuminar.
It's winnable, but there's one caveat. That's the position of Crucial. Ooh, I say that.
Oh,
He
is
has
it?
to find
Is
the kill
it?
on Snacks. He has to find that kill. But Snacks somehow, flying around the corner with the scout, hits a hell of a shot, and from there, it all comes up. You don't see that every day. Vintage Snacks back in action.
Yeah, that cannot happen. They had a 2v2 though. Look at his first shot ever. Great shot here, and Veggie killing a guy in slow 2. But after that, it looks like it was going to be good for Endpoint. They're getting 3 kills, 3v2. What happened after that? Max gets 1 D, then Crucial, well, he's going to get scouted in the head. They probably could just play the time there. He didn't have to go for the angle on short. He could just play like connector corner or something, just wait him up. But they go for the aggressive play the Endpoint, and then will cost them the round. So 9-8 here. And instead of Endpoint forcing here, they're going to take a full eco and buy the next one. Usually we see when people lose the force buy, they're forcing right back, right? But Endpoint, they're saying, hey, we're going to give them the 9th round. 9-9, we can still work with everything else. It's not going to be a problem for us. But I feel like Endpoint, you know, they're now on the T side. It's going to be more issues coming through in the future.
Definitely not the cleanest start to the second half. Do a pretty good job of dispatching of these pistols, leaving just Max. Just like that, we're all tied up.
Yeah, luckily for Illuminar, they win that fourth buy. That was a must win, otherwise we would have had a... By now we go into the first buy round, but it's going to be a buy now for Endpoint regardless, and let's see if they can pull this one out. Endpoint surely don't want to play a third map. They feel like that's a little bit unnecessary, because they had a pretty good map so far here in Mirage. They just need to make it. They just need to make it on the T side now. Easy said and done, of course. But this first gun round here is going to be very important for them, and especially for Illuminar as well, to see where Endpoint is standing here on the T side. Ooh, they got the corner there. Didn't get spotted. And oh, Snacks from underground. He finds 2. Is he gonna get traded out? Yes, he does, but he still finds 2 regardless. So this is a great run for Illuminar. And
Huge
Thomas
stack
is gonna have
towards
to
connector as well. You can see him was Illuminar wanting to get really aggressive here, and they do. Veggie just peeks out against Robin. Crucial now spotted as well. Veggie just keeps on going. There are no breaks on this man right now, just plowing forward. Thomas becomes a last man standing. There isn't really much he can do in this Hypnosis position. Might lose the duel, but 2 full HP players up against someone's 16 HP. Very limited time and bomb control. You'd be hard pressed to make Thomas as a victor here.
Illuminar, they're gonna pick up the first gun round versus Endpoint's buy here, and they're gonna have 2 players alive, so they're gonna have to rebuy 3 rifles, but they still win it regardless, and they're gonna take the lead here against Endpoint. And Endpoint, they don't have any money left here. They're gonna have to treat this as an eco round. So it should be an 11th round here for Illuminar coming up. So Endpoint, they had a bit of a problem here after losing that force buy. Probably already expecting themselves to have 11-7 winning that force, but when that didn't happen, this is the result you get. This is why we talked about a third map, you know, Illuminar. They have to have a shot at winning Mirage here, and they're so far playing very good on the CT side. So, see what the Deagles can do here from Endpoint. It may surprise us, who knows.
Certainly had our fair share of pistol surprises the past few days, haven't we? You look back to some of the Counter-Strike we've seen in the LOOT.BET Season 6, it's been pretty wild. Thankfully, it seems this time around, normality remains in check. Endpoint not able to do anything too wild here. A nice frag for Thomas, but that's likely to be all.
They got a second here. It will take somebody away, but it's not going to get more than 2 frags. So good run for Illuminar again here. A team ace. Well, we go into the 23rd round here, and Endpoint, they're struggling here on their buy round. And especially since Snacks, he got the first gun round, Snacks got 2 from underground. They didn't even clear underground, or had any idea he was there. So Let's see if Illuminar is gonna have something up their sleeve again here in this round. Endpoint, they need to grab this one, otherwise they're broke again. Otherwise we're gonna see like 1 eco, 1 buy round, 1 eco, 1 buy round. Like that if they don't win round soon. Reach. Very aggressive here towards the slope area with his teammates. Veggie. They're setting up for the names here. They're gonna surprise them again. This is another surprise. It's double coming out and Veggie with a third. And they have all the surprises coming through. They had underground last time. Now they have a slow push. An Endpoint. They're not aware of anything. There's nobody watching the push. Wow. Illuminar.
Those are the little things that you miss though when you're setting up for example, an execute. But what is interesting is that not a single CT has decided to go back to B, perhaps committing to the retake play here as Endpoint have the site themselves.
Kusha has 20 HP, so it's literally like a 1v3 retake at this point. Rather do that than if we put one player on B, he dies, would have been a 2v2. So I don't see a reason they should lose this retake. It's down to Robin though. Robin's gonna have to be the player to get these frags. If he doesn't find 2, well, it's over. Doesn't get the 1, yeah, his teammate also dies. So a clean retake here, not a single casualty. 12 rounds for Illuminar now. They're getting closer towards that 16. Tying the maps up here. He gets the kill 2 and eventually gets the guy on apartment. And just like that, it's a 3v2 for Illuminar. So, or 4v2, eventually stayed alive, so... Endpoint, they need to be ready for this kind of play. They had 1 underground, now they had a slow play. Probably gonna do something here in this run as well, maybe a B aggression thing. Endpoint, they can't be sleeping here. They need to be ready for everything.
Definitely feels like they have been caught napping a few times, especially towards ramp there. Surprising how quickly this game has fallen out of contention for them. They were looking pretty good, but now it's just not really working out their way. I mean, case in point, Max burning in the flames there after getting naded off as well.
Yeah, I think that's the force by the loss, not the winning the pistol. I think that's screwed them up a lot here. They just need to reset, forget about that, and try to get into the game again. They're 3 rounds behind. There may be 4 after this one, so they don't do something about it. But we're looking more and more likely at this point for a 3rd map.
Likely starting to see Innocent take the duel on short. Crucial does find the first pick, but Innocent gets to just refrag it along with Snacks as well. This is the thing, when Endpoint find an opportunity, it's consistently refragged. Makes life so difficult for them. They are going to see if they can claw their way on towards B, but Snacks will just peek round on towards short. Wonder if he can find anything at all here.
But the thing is, look at the HP again from Endpoint. Yes, they have the sight, but there's Veggie on board. Oh, he's not gonna it. Oh, now it's been spotted, but look at the HP there. 60 and 30 HP. He's gonna have to get a quick headshot here, Robin, if we want to make this 2v1. Oh man, they're just trying to bait out the guy from kitchen. And there we go, there's Reese with the first kill here. He's gonna expect the guy coming through window, but he still dies. It's a 1 versus 1 here. He's planning for short. Veggie, he has 100 HP. Did he tap the bomb? He did. He did, and now he's just hiding. Surreal should know he's not on the bomb. Now he's tapping it again. Oh, the spray. It's not going to be there. He's going to go for the defuse, and he gets it. Oh my goodness. Surreal doesn't find the connection. He just stands in the smoke and defuses. Innocent should be dead here. He shouldn't have gotten that kill on crew. Not at all. Illuminar, when is their streak going to stop?
Situation really not looking too good now for this British side. Endpoint just dire straits their T side. Honestly, has been very unsuccessful for the most part. Now going for a very loose contact play out A. Not really much to it. Crucial again with the quick trade kill, but not going to be enough as Snacks just shuts them down with the orb. More vintage action from him. Robin tries to save the day, and if he can find the frag on towards Reach, then there's maybe something here. It does go 2 for 2.
He's putting out a nade in a 2v2 without checking CT when he jumps up ticket there. You just keep an eye with his crosshair there. Your teammate is covering jungle. Nobody's there. Nobody's going to be connected that fast. And there's only way they can come CT really. If you have your crosshair aimed on CT, well, you're going to get that kill. Look at Snacks. He's going for it really. And Illuminar. Here, it's a 2v2. Just put your weapon out and you may get that CT frag to put it a 2v1. But 49 for Illuminar, they're just going to keep on rolling. They need 2 more to secure a second map. And then we will go to that 3rd map, and that's going to be Train. So, yeah. So far so good here for the Poles on map 2. Let's see if they can finish the game also. Snacks. He's going to miss the shot here. Veggie. Inside connector, very close here. They're gonna walk past him. Are they gonna boost window? Yes, they will. Going for the silent boost. Oh, I think this is a good play from Endpoint.
Yeah, it seems like no one has any idea actually what's going on. They're gonna reverse boost up into ladder room as well. Snacks walks on in, just a matter of timing. He'll be picked off by Surreal. Crucial finding Veggie, and we're gonna see an Endpoint side actually take control of around here. Makes a change from what we've seen previously, where honestly, on the T side, they've just been battered for lack of better words, but here they start off strong, getting the mid control early, getting into mid window, reverse boosting short, and finding the mid pick as well, puts them in great position to collapse out on towards A. Innocent will back off and, I would imagine, try and look for a pick and play the retake here. Reeds swings out wide, though that could be problematic, picking off Max and retaining Palace control.
Yeah, but it should be a save here from Illuminar. 3 versus 2. I shouldn't really go for this. The money's not there for Illuminar. Rather just say that open M4 for the next run and have a full buy around it. Because Mouse and Innocent, they do have the money. Snacks is going to get money too. So, really have to say the M4 and the op here. But Endpoint, they will finally get another T run here. It was about time. Because they've been losing a lot of runs in a row here. But Mouse... Innocent, oh, he's gonna get pushed over, so no op for them. And then M4, what about it? He gets the kill, picks up the op. So, okay, so in the end, they will actually get that op saved. Here, Snacks, not even aware you could be inside jungle. So, finally a good run here for Endpoint. Let's see if they can have more of those. They're still behind, that's a lot of runs. But, yeah, I'm gonna have to see here. Endpoint. How much money is the Endpoint gonna have here? What is the buy gonna be? They are gonna have just enough for a buy here. So if they win this one Endpoint, they're gonna get a free round.
Still a tough journey ahead of them though. Crucial. That's it again. Look at him go. Barrels down short. Gets himself not only one, but a second as well. Double trouble for Crucial. Fortunately, Surreal.
Oh God,
then finds Mouse, and this leaves Snacks last man. Nothing he can do here. We might be seeing an Endpoint resurgence. 11 on the board, 12 looking very likely. Given the pistol situation, this game's still very much hanging in the balance here.
Yeah, it looks like Endpoint had no idea what to do on the T side here, but now they've been winning 2. A little bit like that. The last 2 was very strong, especially that last round. A clean round on a full buy round. So Illuminar, they're gonna have to eco this round. They only got 2,000 in the bank. So this is gonna be a 12th round unless Endpoint screws it up somehow. And they did that against the force buy, so could happen again, but this time they're gonna be watching force to slow up here. Yeah, here we go. Volley out. He should be getting all 5 here, in fact. 1, 2, 3. Not gonna get the 4th or the 5th, but it's gonna be a cleanup here. 1 casualty here. The Kobe comes in, and that's gonna be boom. Here we go. 12th round for Endpoint. 2 behind now. We got into another buy round here for Illuminar. This one is so important for Endpoint.
I think that might be the understatement of the century. This is beyond do or die time now for this T side. If they want to succeed in this game, they have to find the victory here. Break Illuminar, keep them going, get to 14-14 and sprint for that finish line, because if this goes to map 3, you've got to do this whole marathon all over again.
think at that point, Endpoint, I'm not sure they have what it takes to get into an overtime. It's gonna be a tough road. So this round has to be it for Endpoint. Win this, and as we said, 14-14 should be coming up because no money for Illuminar. But it's easier said than done to just win this round. Illuminar has been playing a good CT side. Worth to mention that. But they're giving Endpoint middle again here, just like last time. So, question is, what can Endpoint do with it? This time they're not giving up jungle. They gave up jungle last time. This time they're not giving jungle. But Endpoint may think they're gonna do that. Oh, he goes into the corner. Veggie, is he gonna be aware that... Oh, I should just look in front of him now. This kill in jungle is so important here. Veggie versus Bill. Who is gonna be the first one to get it? That kill is everything here. And it's gonna be Veggie to nail it. Oh, it's not gonna get traded. Oh, the off so close there from Crucial. But now they're gonna push up from Connector. And Robin, what can he do from here? Mighty Max gets the trade here. Still advantage here for Illuminar though. This is a must-win round. And Illuminar, well, they fall down to a 3-3 now. Robin and company, they have the bomb down. Question is, can Illuminar make the retake here? Or
Robin has a great afterplant. He has a really nice position just playing deep in jungle. Pretty much cuts out that entire portion of the map, so it will force the CT play. Max ready and waiting for anything towards Ticket Booth as they do try and get out through the CT smoke, but he's not aware of the second player. That's where Innocent comes into action, dipping and weaving through the smoke. Gets it down onto the bomb, and I imagine this will be his chance to get straight on the defuse, and he is. He sat there going. Crucial rips away, but he's on the defuse. He's got no idea. Shot's not connecting. It looks like Illuminar will come out ahead.
No kit. They had no kit there at all, but that smoke just won them the round. If he didn't have that smoke, it would have been an Endpoint round. Wow. But Robin had entire jungle, so they're all coming through CT. But after the first killer on Ticket, he wasn't expecting the second guy in CT. He was expecting somebody to flank. And yeah, at that point, yeah, you could expect a flank. But if you're in sandwich, he can't kill you from slope unless he's right up to you. So he could just hit it in the sandwich there and still be alive watching through CT. But now Illuminar, just because they win that round, 10-second defuse, it's going to be 3 map points on the Illuminar side here. So Endpoint, at this point, they're going to have a really hard time to try to pull this into overtime. But with that being said, this one is going much, much better here for Endpoint. Mouse and Snacks, last 2 men standing here for Illuminar. And if Endpoint wins this one, the money should be pretty bad here for Illuminar. But with that being said, they have to win this one still. Mouse Snacks find themselves another one. 2 for him in this round. It's back to 2v2. Mouse, he has 1 HP. It's gonna go down. That's a crucial kill for Endpoint. He's gonna go for the spray through the smoke. Snacks, can he clutch a 1v2 here? Is it possible? He's gonna jump towards short. Oh, it's been spotted by Surreal. All it out. Yeah, this Snacks probably just gonna save now.
Endpoint living to fight another day. Talk about hanging on.
At least for 1 more round. And
naturally, they have to go to OT. That's the only option now.
Yeah, Snacks gonna say that M4 if they want to have some kind of weapon into the next round. Question is, are they gonna check below the window? Or below the ladder room hole? 15-13, and they're actually gonna die. Snacks is gonna die by the bomb, and I think Thomas also died by the bomb. So no weapon saved here. Endpoint should be having a free 15-15. But wow, oh man, it could have come on to the 30th round to decide if we're gonna see an overtime or not. What a game it would have been if we see an overtime. What a second map. It's been a little bit back and forth in the end here. The Endpoint. Man, if they lost this eco run.
I think that'd be pretty torturous if they threw this one away. I actually like this. Go for the execute here. You should know you're against pistols and extremely light pistols at that. So just clearing out the close angles, not giving anything too much room. Picks seem to be going their way as well. Dare I say it, Endpoint in a good position here to secure this round. I say that and then USPs happen.
Yeah, this USP from Illuminar, deadly, and now they have a weapon picked up. SG, 25 seconds to go on the bomb, but yeah, Endpoint shouldn't really give away more than that. They should try to kill him so he doesn't save that weapon. SG into the potential last round, to the 30th round. It's not going to be ideal for Endpoint. Playing up against an SG, one of the best weapons in the game, is really overpowered at the moment, and well, he's going to get to save that. That's not good for Endpoint, not good. Letting Mouse save that. They're still going to have a buy around it, but just that one SG instead of the M4, it's just going to make all the could make all the difference here for Illuminar. So really keep an eye on the Mouse there with that SG to see what he can do with it. But we're around 30 at this point. It's do or die time here for Endpoint. If they lose this round, it's going to be second map for Illuminar. If Endpoint wins it, we got an overtime here. Are we going to see a straight up B push? Are they actually going to go for a B push on the last round?
This
oh my
is
goodness,
ballsy.
so risky. Yeah, it is, but look at the damage being dealt already. Illuminar gets the first skin. This is Mouse. This is the SG I was talking about. And he gets himself another one. He's crumbling for Endpoint in the final round. It's a 4 versus 2. And there we go. The SG has found himself 2 frags. Oh man. And this is Robin. He can go down 16-40 for Illuminar. They go for a B push. It's not gonna work out.
Tough decision though to make on the final round, going for an all-in towards B.